My favorite, well, I wouldn't call them geological formations. My favorite notable geological features include the park leading up to Mount Rushmore. I love it. If you go out to South Dakota to Mount Rushmore, you have the chance to drive through this beautiful park where there are bison on the hillsides. And as you get to the approach of Mount Rushmore, you will see outcrops, just cliffs, places where the road was blasted through in the granite. Now, granite is probably my favorite igneous rock, cooled directly from molten magma underground. And the more slowly the magma cools, the bigger the crystals can become. And the granite at Mount Rushmore is grayish pink. And by the time you get to Rushmore, where the faces are carved, those crystals are very, very small, and they're all about the same size. And geologists have a technical term for that. It's a phaneritic granite. It's very evenly colored. But those crystals, those little tiny crystals, were formed close to the surface of the Earth. They were all buried, but it was close to the surface of the Earth. Didn't really take very long for those crystals to cool. If you get away from Mount Rushmore itself, back to where the bison are playing and running around on the grass, the crystals are huge. And that tells you a lot about that area. Those crystals were formed very, very deep in the earth, cooling very slowly. The mica, the mineral mica, is a very platy silica mica, siliceous mineral. And the mica is stacked up in books like a telephone book. The quartz crystals, the pink stuff, are the size of a Volkswagen. They're huge. And the quartz crystals are gigantic. We call that a pegmatite. So you've got the phaneritic stuff, which is the tiny, tiny crystals, and then you've got the pegmatites, the giant crystals. That's one of my favorite places so far in the United States to look at, up close and personal.